Welcome to Sober Barkeep. I'm Brian Anderson, coming to you from Anderson's Guitar Bar here in the lovely League City, Texas. Drink of the week. We're going to continue on in the Mule series. I said we were going to do this, and we are. Last time we did the Tijuana Mule, which is one of my all-time favorite drinks and one I go to a lot. This one that we're doing tonight is one that I go to frequently as well. This is the Kentucky Mule. So when you add a bourbon to the ginger beer and lime, you end up with what's called a Kentucky Mule. Now, there's nothing sacred about exactly how you mix this stuff up. And I'm going to play around with this a little bit today. You can use Kentucky 74 on this, which is fantastic. You can use Free Spirit Spirit Bourbon, outstanding. Ritual, you can use that. It's a really good mix as well with that, with the Ritual. I'm going to do something a little, I'm going to use the Monday bourbon, their whiskey, and it's a little sweeter. And that's the reason I'm going to play with this one tonight, because I'm going to show you a little bit of a technique, and I'm going to introduce something a little different here. So just like I would with any of them with my double old-fashioned glass, we're going to do 2 shots of the Monday whiskey. Okay, Monday non-alcoholic whiskey. We're going to do the juice of a small lime, which kind of my standard go-to here. The lime just, it's just the combination of lime and ginger beer adding to the spirits just makes for a fantastic drink. Now, because this is a little sweeter, I want to give it a little more of a bite. It does have a bite to it. The Monday whiskey has a bite, but I'm going to use Q ginger beer. Q is probably one of the strongest from a standpoint of really having a bite to it, ginger beer that's out there. And so we're going to do that. I'm also going to add 1 dash of all the bitter aromatic bitters. Again, because the Monday, actually I'm going to do two dashes of this. The Monday non-alcoholic whiskey, it tends to be a little sweeter. Got the great bourbon aromas, really deep flavors, but because of sweetness, I'm adding a little bit of the bitters to kind of add a little bit more of the bitter bite to it, and we're going to use the Q ginger beer, because the Q ginger beer again has got really a lot more bite to it than some of the other ginger beers have, and I'd love to be able to stir this up, but I can't find my spoon, so we're just going to have to let it stir itself tonight. How's that for being prepared? All right, so basically, that's it. So this one has a little more ingredients to it than we would normally have, in that I added the bitters to it. That's not a normal, normal. It's not classically seen in the mules. But man, I tell you, when you drink this, it is just outstanding. The bite that adds to it. This has got just a really full flavor to it. Adding a little bit of the bitters in there, just all of that together with the lime and the ginger beer, just makes for an outstanding drink. So, Kentucky Mule, mix one up. Let me know what you think, and try it. Play around with it. Play around with different ginger beers. Play around with the different whiskeys. And if you find that there's something that's missing, these all the bitter, man, it just adds just something there to it. So, from Sober Barkeep, live well and drink smart.